Hello everyone and welcome back. Alright, so I needed to do some commentary on this battle. This was the first one I ever uploaded where I used just these 4 units of cavalry to obliterate this guy's army. So the other guy made a lot of mistakes, so we'll analyze those. Quick look at my setup, not like it matters, but let's see. 8 Katana Samurai, and then 2 Matchlock Ashigaru. So this was like my proto-Katana Core build before I had hammered out the weaknesses and such. So a lot of Katanas and some Matchlocks. And then 3 Yari Cavalry. Let's look at this guy. The General, a Light Cavalry, 2 Yari Ashigarus, 3 bows, or excuse me, a Bow Samurai and 2 Bow Ashigarus, and then 2 Katana Samurai. So let's see what happens. Now in this game, you can't just make mistakes and expect the other guy not to catch you on them. Oh, there's another cavalry too, another light cavalry. So what he starts doing is he's moving over here to this side of the map. I guess he saw a hill over here and thought defensive position. So he's just rushing everybody over to this side to kind of, I guess, to take this hill and make a nice little defensible position here. So I'm not going to let that happen. So here I am with my 3 Yari cavalry. And you'll know this was an early battle because I sent my general out with the cavalry. So I kind of set up here. I think, well, look at his army. It's starting to get isolated. And you don't want to break your army up into these little chunks that can't really stand on their own. Because if the other guy catches you on it, he can just run in and mess him up. So he just has these light cavalry. And Yari cavalry are easily going to beat light cavalry, especially because I have more cavalry than him. So they're just kind of set up here. So I decided to take advantage of that. I'm going to move all my cavalry over here and start threatening him. Now, at no point in this battle did I actually expect the cavalry to take out this guy's whole army. I was just going to come up here and hit his cavalry and just kind of scare him off mostly, maybe do some damage. So here we go. I'll triple the speed because not a whole lot happens early on. So I'm kind of waiting around. Not sure how to approach this. But then I think, what the heck? I mean, they're all just sitting here alone. 2 light cavalry and his general. Plus his general's alone. I love catching those off guard. And his main force is over here, all alone. And then he splits it up even more. These 2 light cavalry are just going to sit on this side here. And the general's going back with the main force. So I guess he was thinking about taking these trees over here. I'm not sure what he was doing. The battle never developed that far, so I couldn't tell you exactly what his strategy is, to be honest. So here we go. I'm moving up to be aggressive, and that's when I decide, let's do this. So I split them up. 2 Yari cavalry is going to be more than enough to take out 2 light cavalry. So these guys are going to be on reserve, and they're just going to watch and see what developments happen and act on them. So here we go. He sends his light cavalry into the Yari cavalry. Now this wasn't a terrible mistake. This was like the 2nd or 3rd day the game was out, so nobody really knew that much about the units. But as you can see, these units are just going to get obliterated really fast. My Yari cavalry is only going to take a couple casualties, and these 2 are going to get obliterated. So there goes his cavalry right away. So this was when I thought, okay, his cavalry is gone. That's good enough. I was kind of going to pull back. But then he starts splitting up a little more. Made a little feint here. Made it look like I charged, pulled away at the last second. Now he's in the spear wall. That's going to make him move really slowly. So he doesn't have any cavalry. So my cavalry is pretty much free to just run around and just hit any units to get isolated. So that's what I start doing. And here's where I notice another huge advantage. Now look how split up his force is. That's why you don't want to split people into chunks. But look at this. His bows are completely isolated. The only thing that can help them is this Yari Ashigaru and his general. So here we go. I realize that I can take out his missile support. His cavalry support's already gone. All I'll have left is infantry, and my superior quality infantry will be able to win. So here we go. I'm just going to hit the bows. Not intending to wipe them out, but just to do some damage. Just kill him as much as possible. I took about half of his total bows out. My other cavalry is going to come around to support. They're just going to chill out and wait for a good opportunity to attack, because these 2 Yari Ashigaru are now isolated. They are moving in spear wall, so they're going slowly. It'll be easy to outrun them. I mean, it's easy enough as it is, but in spear wall especially, there's no way they're going to catch up. So his army is completely split up. It's always important to keep a cool head and never panic, and I think this guy kind of started panicking, and you never want to do that, because you'll just make mistakes. You have to try and keep a cool head. And if you're new to the game, I mean, you will panic. Don't worry about it too much, but try and be as calm as possible. Just calm yourself down. Just tell yourself, you know, just regroup, keep a cool head, and you can still win. So here we go. he's gonna kind of regroup. But I notice he still has this guy in spear wall. Now you don't want him to be in spear wall when they're moving, especially if everybody else isn't, because he's just gonna get caught alone. So I pulled back my cavalry thinking, alright, well, you know, that's enough damage for now, but... And then I noticed he's still split up. So I'm like, well, cavalry can go in again. Because I have a big infantry advantage at this point. So I don't need to worry about my infantry losing in close range combat. They don't need the cavalry support. So I'm just going to try it again. So here we go. Cavalry's just going to hit this spear wall. One of them is kind of going to distract them so they don't move, and the others are going to flank. There we go. So his general comes out. Bad move, putting his general out all alone. I catch him on it and bring the cavalry in. There we go. I actually killed his general in this battle really quickly. Any second now. And there it is. And the enemy general is dead, so it's going to be easy now. So all my cavalry is just going to rush in at this point. The infantry is moving up too, but they don't get there in time. So here we go. I'm going to hit the spear wall from the side. No big deal. Everybody else is going to start wavering because they're all Ashigaru except for this Katana Samurai. And there they go. They're shattering. And the Katana Samurai shatter too, and the battle's over. So this was one of the first battles I played. This is kind of where I got my love for being very aggressive with cavalry. It's good to have a lot of cavalry, and if you know how to use them, if you can be very aggressive at the beginning, you can catch them on mistakes like this. Because that was all I did. I was just responding to mistakes. This wasn't a proactive strategy exactly. I wasn't trying to do any of this. But if you see them making mistakes, they're splitting up their army into smaller chunks. You can catch them on it, and you can win the battle. In this one, my cavalry just won this battle. So thanks for watching.